What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles I never got the chance to because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. As always, guys, let me know in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next that I haven't done yet, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So, in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Declasse Sabre Turbo, the regular one. Now, I did customize the Benny's custom variant about a year and a half ago. However, a lot of you guys wanted to see me customize the regular variant in this video. So, this car is an OG vehicle that's been in the game since day one and can be purchased from the Benny's website for $15,000, or of course you can get it off the street for free. And this car actually does offer some good customization considering it's an OG car. Now, the Sabre Turbo name was first introduced in GTA Vice City, and was also featured in Vice City Stories, Chinatown Wars, and GTA 4 as well, which is almost identical to the one we have in GTA 5. Now, in terms of track performance, this vehicle is in the muscle car class and is decently quick, being roughly in 25th place depending on the track, around the pace of the Beater Dukes and the OG Ruiner, which really isn't all that bad for an OG street muscle car. But anyways, in terms of what the Sabre Turbo is based on, it's primarily based on the 1970 Oldsmobile 442, and the one in GTA is actually pretty similar and even offers a similar hood upgrade to get it even closer to its real life counterpart, which is very cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the Sabre Turbo. Alright, Sabre Turbo, let's do it. Okay, so firstly I want to show here the Sabre Turbo custom upgrade. Obviously we're not doing that in this video. That's the Benny's, custom lowrider conversion, which does make the car a lot faster and all that and gives it more customization. But you also lose this like stock secondary livery stripe thing going on here, which I love. So that's one thing over the custom variant that I do like better in the original. It is a shame that they didn't offer a livery like this secondary color for the Sabre Turbo custom. That would have been kind of cool. Maybe like a black version and a white version. But yeah, that's kind of what we got there. But again, this is the regular variant we're customizing in this video. If you want to see the Benny's one, I did that about a year and a half ago. So yeah, alright, here we go. Armor, brakes, bumpers, custom chin spoiler. I like that. And you have like an extended variant of that. Then you have paint. Oh, okay. So painted with the chin, and then painted with the large chin. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm kind of feeling the chrome bumper. Obviously, it's a little bit too much chrome up front, but if I do remember correctly, I think you can change the surround or on the license stuff to a different color. So, and I think the extended one's a bit too low, like compared to the side. I think well, I mean, it does kind of look a bit closer, but I don't know. It's a muscle car. I think the custom chin spoiler looks a lot better, personally. So I think I'm going to go with that, with the chrome bumper. Rear bumper, you can paint it. Obviously, we want it to match our front bumper, so we're going to keep that stock with the chrome. Engine will max out. Exhaust. So you have the stock. You have these, which look a lot better. See, these are angled as well, which I like. Then you got the big bore. Those stick out a lot more. Then you have the side exit exhaust if you want to do that. I think the chrome tip looks perfect. We'll do that there. Grill, here we go. You have the D-chrome split grill, which is just forced in like a black, and then you can do the painted surround, which is basically primary color surround. Definitely gonna do that. I think that's a nice kind of like blend with the colors. And then the chrome in the front, I think it's because obviously this has way too much chrome. And this just looks weird to me. So I think this kind of gives you a nice balance between some chrome and also, having less up front. So we'll do the painted surround. Hoods. So you have the cowl induction hood. Looks great. Then you have the ram air hood, which I love. Super similar to the real life 442 hood. Looks fantastic. Then you got the carbon stock. Then you got a triple intake bug catcher. And then the single. Okay. If you want to do a drag build with the hood pins and all that, you of course have that option there. I'm going to go with the ram air hood. That's beautiful. I'm going to do that. Lights will keep stock. Plate. Guess I'll throw my Murica plate on here. Kind of exciting that we're getting that plate website soon. So you're going to be able to change some of these. Respray. Alright, so for this one, I am going to keep my secondary black, which is the livery. So as most of you know, when you do a primary color, the pearlescent from the primary transfers over to the secondary. So since I'm going to be doing black, I don't want the primary to have too much of a pearl in there because it will affect the black. So I think I'm going to go with a classic. And I'm going to paint this car Torino red because, I mean, really, it looks best in this color. Just my personal opinion. I think also a yellow will look kind of cool too. Like a regular yellow also looks great. You can paint the car any color you want, obviously. But the red to me with the black, it just looks so, so good. So we're going to keep that. Secondary, I think I might do a crew black just so it's a bit more like a darker black there. So we'll do that. Crew element for this car goes on the doors. Okay. Roll cage. So this is also part of that, you know, if you want to do a drag build, you can do the bug catcher and the roll cage and all that. Then you have like a really cool, you know, option there. Here you have the stunt cage, which removes the passenger seat, kind of like the Dukes. And then, you know, it's like a more aggressive cage, and then it removes the passenger seat for some reason. Jesus, look at all the framing here. That's crazy. Wow. That's like a more hardcore one. And then you have the normal roll cage, and it also gives you a nitrous bottle there between the seats, which is kind of cool. But I'm going for more like a classy, you know, restored muscle build, not so much, or I guess original build, not so much, you know, some crazy drag or race car build. So I think I'm gonna skip on the roll cages. Spoiler upgrade, definitely gonna do that. It looks fantastic, and it's secondary color, right? Let's see here. Yep, secondary. Okay. Continuing to suspension. I mean, muscle cars are supposed to sit high, right? I mean, unless you're doing a resto mod build, I guess lower it, but I don't know. I think it, and as a matter of fact, it's actually sitting pretty low compared to a real one. I think I'm gonna keep it stock ride height, actually. Yeah, I normally don't do that, but I think this car has the perfect ride height to me. Transmission, turbo, wheels. Now for this one, you know, depending on what wheel look you want to go for, obviously there's some great ones in the street category. You can do like this if you're going for like some drag build or something, or any of these other ones here. But I don't know, I want sort of like that original look, that restored original sort of look. So for this one, I'm going to go to the muscle category, and then I'm going to throw on here the muscle freaks. I think these just look so, so good. They're basically a bigger variant of the stock ones. You can see they're just a bit larger. They look great, and they have more of like, I think, a different like lip to it as well. Yeah, and the chrome just looks a lot better. And I am gonna throw on there the tire lettering. I think that looks fantastic. Gives it sort of like that old school look. Just love that. And wheelie bar. So again, kind of going with that. If you're going for the drag build, you can definitely do that with this car. The blower, the roll cage, the wheelie bar, you can do it all if you want to go for that route. Windows, I think I'll throw some light smoke on here just so it's not, you know, fishbowl. And that's all the options there. Not bad. I like this car a lot, especially for an OG. Let's go ahead and take it for a drive. Oh, looks so good. So, so nice. Alright, onto the sun here. What a beauty. Damn. I remember when this game came out, like, there's certain cars you look for to get it on the map. The main one for me was like the regular Dominator. I love that car. This was another one too, the Sabre Turbo, because you know they were quick compared to the typical stuff you see driving around. I mean, these cars were relatively fast at the time, but even if they were stock, sounded great too. So, but here's how it sounds here. Sounds great. First person. Typical muscle car interior you see just copied and pasted in almost every muscle car in the game. Alright. Floored here. Sounds great. And it's pretty quick. You know, it's not a slow muscle car by any means. You know, it is a bit higher than mid-pack. Or a bit faster than mid-pack, I should say. Wow, handling is a lot better than I expected on that corner. I thought it would be a bit more tricky there, but sketchy. But no, wow, what? I would have sworn this car handled worse than this. Forced it a little more. Okay, there it is. Back end came out, but wow, that's... Man, I guess I haven't driven this in a while. I didn't remember it driving that nice for a car like this. And the back end does come out if you force it, but it's gradual. You know, it's very, very predictable. It's not a snap oversteer where you're just like, whoa, and then you just spin out. But here you can predict it, and if you force it, you can correct it easily like that. I mean, wow. I'm impressed, actually. Look at that. You can slide it around a little bit too. Very nice car to drive. Sharp corner. Mid drive it. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. I really do. Let's pull into this house here. Will this open? Yes. Open all the doors in style. Do it here. Oh, if only we can buy these houses, Rockstar. It's been almost 10 years, Rockstar. Why did they never let us buy mansions? You know, this would have been cool. Would have been cool, but no. Nope. Alright, anyways. This is a customization video, not a rant video about mansions. Alright, here we go. Engine model looks decent. Alright, at least it's a V8 engine model. Air filter there. Looks good. I mean, for 2013, that's not bad. Interior, we already talked about, you know, copy-paste muscle car interior. Here's the trunk. Texture quality is not that bad, if I'm being honest. I've seen a lot worse, so that's not too terrible for 2013. Yeah, not bad. Spoilers on there. Nothing really broken or glitchy that I see going on. Yep, I like it. I really like it. And personally, because... I mean, obviously the Sabre Turbo Custom, right? That one's a lot faster, but you know it's not that competitive anymore compared to the top muscle cars. You know, Buffalo STX, HSW Vigero, and all that. So, I mean, honestly, it comes down to just buying the one you like. And from an exterior perspective, I prefer the regular Sabre Turbo, mainly because of its livery and this stock stance. I think I like it a bit better. But you know, that's just my personal preference. But obviously the custom variant has the better engine model, the better interior, all that jazz. But there's something about the original Sabre Turbo that I just really like, and even some details like the plate frame on the front, Sabre GT turbocharged. You know, it's those little things. Rockstar did this car very well. And on the back, I think it's just normal chrome plate frame. Yeah, that's sick. I like it. Anyways, guys, definitely let me know down below in the comments what vehicle from late 2015 and older you want to see me customize next that I haven't done yet. We're getting really close on the list. I have a few cars left. Well, I think we're still around 20 cars or so, something like that. I gotta double check the list, but it's winding down. We're almost there. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.